Hello beauties. Today I'm going to be doing a half up, half down quick weave. We started this like we do all the other quick weaves. I braided the back down, I put a cap on, I put the black diamond glue protector, and then she went under the dryer and we cut it off. And then we're going to move to the front. And I really want to focus on the ponytail portion of this because this client's hair was actually very resistant. And in that case, what you want to use is some Dax pressing oil. Everybody's hair does not easily straighten with just the flat iron. So I like to go through and rub that pressing oil all throughout the hair before I go in with the hot comb. This is going to give you a hard press like back in the day when your grandmother used to put the hot comb on the stove and press your hair with Blue Magic grease or Dax pressing oil, because this has been around for that long. This is going to give you that nice, silky, pressed out look, even if you have coarse hair that's hard to get straight. Because if you don't, it doesn't matter how much wax you use or how much you try to flat iron that hair, it's just not going to give what you want it to give. And when it comes to sleek ponytails, just call me Slick Rick. Like, I'm going to get that hair slicker than you, slicker than your boyfriend, slicker than your kids, slicker than all these fraudulent tax professionals out here now. It's going to be slick, and it doesn't matter what the hair texture is. So, that's what I'm doing here. I put the pressing oil in the hair. I went through with the hot comb, and then I just go through and flat iron all the rest. And once all the hair is pressed out, then we're going to start molding the ponytail. And see, because it has that pressing oil in it, it's kind of already sticking and staying in place. Like once you start molding it with the comb. And this is before we went in and put any wax or anything. But after that, I am going to go in with the Murray's beeswax, and not just the regular beeswax. It's the wave grease, the pomade that's made as the men's wave grease. That's the one that I use because to me that has a stronger hold than the regular beeswax. And I like to just scoop some out with the comb and apply it to the hair with the back of the comb, and then I like to put it in sections so that it'll all just stick and lay together. This is going to allow it to last longer. However, it is harder to get out. So if you do a ponytail with this, wash your hair with Dawn dish soap because it's going to cut the oil, and then after that go in with the moisturizing shampoo. But if you want a sleek ponytail and you want it to have a nice shine and you want it to last, and you have natural hair, I'm telling you, this is the way to go. After I get all the hair all slicked and molded, I like to just go in with the dryer wrap papers. I forget the name of them. And I like to just tie it down because her hair is resistant. I want to make sure that all that work I put in with the molding and the hairspray really stays put and stays in place. And so this gives me like another like 30 minutes of finishing the hairstyle for it to be tied down. So it'll be really good and set in place when it's finished. And here we're just going in and um applying the wefts. I pre-glue my wefts because it allows me to move quicker. And so one of these days I'm going to make a video doing this in real time, because when I tell you I literally put this hair in the back in 10 minutes, I really put it in 10 minutes. And I prep all the wefts while she was under the dryer earlier. So this makes for a really, really quick process. I could do probably like 5 or 6 of these in a day. So yeah, you just want to keep laying the tracks, and when you get above the ear, start curving it like a horseshoe all the way up. And you want to curve it because we don't have any leave out. So that curve is going to prevent the tracks from showing. And you're just going to do it all the way up. And then when you get to the top, you're going to close it. Now, don't worry about that part of the closing it at the top having weft showing, because the ponytail is going to cover that. So just keep laying those wefts down in the horseshoe shape all the way up to the top. And here we are, guys. This is the finished look. She decided she wanted to keep the body wave. And so we are done. This was a fairly quick hairstyle. You can see that ponytail is super slick. I got all those edges straight and laid and flat. And this is the finished look. This hair is by Pink Lemon, and it is absolutely beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed. Love, peace, and hair grease. Bye.